Triple D prospecting. I'm on another adventure. I'm back in that same hole I was sniping the last time. I know there's good gold here, so I'm gonna keep working it. I'm gonna come down the creek a little bit though this time, and I don't want to be fighting the overburden. I started up high, and I got to thinking I should probably start down lower and work my way up back into that hole, so I'm not having to move the overburden twice. I'd like to thank everybody that joined my live. You guys are awesome, had a really good time. Congrats to Dorothy, Henry, and Life of Gold. Everything should be there this Friday. Excuse me. And I also would like to thank Mantis Prospecting for joining my Patreon. I really appreciate everybody's support. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for future videos. And I'm gonna get in the water, let's go find some gold. See you all a bit. Not a bad way to start the day out. Piece of gold just sitting around bedrock, waiting to be snuffered up. This turned out to be a pretty good crack. I got 3 nice flakes out of here. It gave me a hard time trying to get them out, but I eventually got them out. Finally got the one piece out, sitting there on the bedrock. Decent flake. This piece here is what gave me a hard time. I use Honen's mining supply crevice tools. I need to get his crevice pick. Thought I'd film this. I thought it was going to be a little more exciting. That's a big rock on top of a little rock. I figured if I moved the little rock underneath it, it'd come down, but it doesn't. It's a big boulder. A nice little flake. Now when you're sniping, you wanna, there's material stuck in a crack, you wanna scratch at everything. You'd be surprised on where gold can make it into. That's a decent flake right there. That big old flake came out of a little crack. So I started towards the bottom of this hole. I wasn't finding too much, so I moved up, and I'm glad that I did. All this bedrock had overburden covering it. Nice nugget. This is probably my biggest nugget of the day right here. Just stuck in a crack. It's always nice when you're just finding little flakes all day to find a nice nugget. Definitely raises the spirits. Nice chunky piece. Now on the video, these pieces look small, but they're chunky. They're not your average flake. They have some chunk to them. All the gold in this creek's chunky. All this was also just covered with overburden that I moved off. This is a deep, deep crevice that was holding some goodies. You can tell by my excitement I spotted something. Another nice little nugget.
definitely found where the heavies were dropping. Now I really moved up in the hole here. I thought this was going to be a really good spot because you can see where how I swipe the material away, how it just wants to come back to that area. It almost acts like a Hungarian riffle. This is how a Hungarian riffle works. I do find gold in here. But I thought I was going to find more. It was a pain in you know what, because material just kept on wanting to work right back in that same area. Another nice chunky bit. The water's really flowing here. I was having a hard time videoing and everything, so I don't show me digging this crevice out. This was a pretty cool find right here. I think it's an old fishing lure because I can't make out what kind of fishing lure it would be.
Well, this morning was a little bit rough and slow. I worked down from where I've been finding that gold, and seems like the heavies were dropping out a lot sooner, so I moved back up and we started finding some nuggies again. I'm gonna get these dumped out for us and take a look at them before I go home. Oh. Found a bunch of other small stuff too, but oh yeah, that's a nice chunky piece right there. Another chunker. This is that last good piece that I found. Sorry about my hands being all. It's been all rolled up. And an old fishing lure. Pretty good day. But yeah, I'm gonna get everything packed up and I'll see y'all back in the house. So I made it back home, and man, I'm whooped. As Two Toes to say, it's definitely the next day. Haven't sniped all day like that in a very long time. Found some pretty good gold. I'm glad I changed tactics and moved up further into the hole and started finding some good gold. Found like 4 nuggets, a bunch of flakes, and yeah, it was a pretty good day. So let's take a look at it. All right, let's look at the nuggets first. This is pretty cool. Never seen a fishing lure like this. I can't think of what it could be. Looks pretty old. That was pretty cool. Nice chunky nuggets. That's really chunky right there. This one's pretty cool. It's all rolled up. You can tell it was very crystally at one time, but rolling down the creek, got all rolled. Another big flat chunky piece. All of it is chunky. Even the small gold's chunky in this creek. Let's move those out of the way. So I used 2 bottles to try to keep the amalgam separated. This is amalgam. I made this and somehow I like stripped the threads and the lid kept popping off, so I knew I was going to find less amalgam than gold, so I barely used this one. I got to remake it. But here's the gold flakes in this one. Hopefully you guys can see that. Get all these rocks out. Side. Well, it looks like I did suck up one piece of amalgam in there. Dang it. I love finding chunky gold. It's so easy to pan back. Looks like I did get one piece of amalgam in there. But it doesn't look, oh, it attached to that one right there. But it's all thick. Excuse me. I still got that cough. Thick flakes. Oh, there's some amalgam on that one too. But I'll be able to dry this stuff up and get a weight on it. So let's suck this stuff back up. Besides these pieces right here. That's a chunky flake. Looks like there's some amalgam on that one though too. It's awfully shiny. So we'll leave that one out. Then we'll dump the amalgam bottle. Didn't get that much amalgam, but still cool to see. Oh. You see it's just all balled up now. So yeah, I'll get this all dried up and we'll weigh it up. Alright, so I got it all dried up. Here's the small stuff. Got the nuggets on a paper towel over here. Let's weigh up the small stuff first. The amalgam I just threw in my amalgam container. I'm not going to mess with it. Let's tear this out. Let's see how much we got in the flakes. .13. Not too bad. Those nuggets definitely saved the day. So let's weigh up these nuggets. Got this guy right here. .55. We got this guy. .71. Definitely got over 2 grams. We got this guy right here. Nice thick piece. .33. And then this rolled up piece. .30. So let's weigh up everything. Sorry about my son. Tear that out. Let's throw the small stuff back in there. Maybe it grew. Oh, maybe not. Almost a 2 gram day. Oh! 2.01. 2 grams, I'll take it. I'd like to thank everybody that watched my video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I earned your subscription, and I'll see you all in the next one.